I know.
We're live. All right. Awesome. And having fun already. So hello everybody and welcome. I have Roxana here with me from All Personal. Hi
Hey.
Roxana. Thanks for being here with me today. And we are here to talk about your journey in the Joyous Journey. So please go ahead and tell everybody first, like who you are, what you do, who you serve, and all the good stuff.
Awesome. So yeah, thanks for having me, Jennifer, today. So my name is Roxana, and I'm the founder of All Personal, which is a training, coaching, and consulting company. And I work with aspiring and emerging leaders globally to help them become dream bosses and build dream teams. So I don't work with top level executives. I typically work with mid to senior team managers who really care about their teams so that we really transform the workplace into a place that we love going to and working in.
I mean, isn't that a night? Like, what an amazing vision. Like, I love that. I love that. Um, and so I'm still like, oh, your eyes lit up so much. I'm like, oh, it's so wonderful. So tell us about, so you've had this business for a while now. And how long have you had it for?
Well, I remember I registered the business in summer 2017,
Okay.
and then I started in my early days. I just started to deliver some training sessions for other training companies, so for their clients. So I would say, like, full on in my business, it's been 2 years since
Okay. Full on.
the end of 2019. So right before
Right before
2020.
COVID. Right. Gotcha. All right. Awesome. And so actually that's funny because we had met, I think probably within that first year of you starting your business.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
originally had. Awesome. So what was it that inspired you to join the Joyous Journey?
Well, really, what do I start with? Everything, first of all. But
What do I start
but
with?
I think so. I remember I was initially in the Joyous Journey before you transformed it into more of
Oh,
what
you
it
were in
is
the membership
today.
before.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Got
then I left because I got at some point I got a full-time job, and I was also working on building my business. So I was like balancing everything.
right.
And then I remember in 2020, when 2020 hit, I was already full-time in my business, and I was trying to, like all, everybody else out there, pivoting and thinking about what I can do. And I was doing a lot of videos and lives and stuff like that. And then you actually had an event where you were talking about what you can do to develop your business online. I think it was for 2020 and moving further beyond past that 2020
Right.
milestone. So
Yeah.
I joined that, and then I rejoined where I joined the Joyous Journey. And I think it was August, September 2020.
Okay.
Because first of all, I knew you, and
Okay.
I knew you had a lot of value to give when it comes to marketing and planning and mindset and all of that kind of stuff. And then second, because it's very easy to feel isolated, or for me that was my pain right then.
Right. Yeah.
Feeling so isolated.
Yes.
And especially as an entrepreneur, you get to feel isolated anyway. And
Mhm.
then you think, oh my God, everybody's everywhere and doing a bunch of stuff, and I'm just here behind my
Right.
screen, and I'm all alone, and I have a pile of stuff to do, and what do I do next?
Right.
And so for me, knowing that I have some guidance and some structure, and
Yeah.
also the community that I can communicate with and engage with,
Yeah.
that was super powerful.
Right. Yeah. And so when you came on, and so that was mid 2020, so it's now early 2022. So that's a lot of time and a lot has happened. So what are some of the things that unfolded for you as a result of being in the Joyous Journey?
Well, first of all, I realized a number of things. So first of all, I realized that actually the stuff that I'm going through is pretty normal, and it's not, realizing it's not
Yes.
me.
Yeah.
um, and there was,
I
because
like that.
it's in that, and it's easy, again, going back to that kind of isolation where your mind starts telling you things, and it's easy to think, everybody seems to be so good at this entrepreneurship thing, and maybe I'm just not cut out for this, maybe, or what am I doing? I'm wasting my time. I could be, having a full-time job, having this salary and not having to worry about anything.
Yeah.
What am I doing? And that, that feeling of guilt, self-guilt, self-doubt, all of that nice stuff that you
Oh yeah.
that you get,
Lots of fun.
because lots of fun, but it's, and also thinking, hey, this is something I'm doing to myself, and why am I doing this? And again, is it me? And then understanding that, hey, it's not just me, this is normal. There are phases of entrepreneurship is hard.
Yeah.
It's beautiful and it's hard. They don't exclude one another.
No.
And it takes time. It takes time to build. And you have to be consistent if you want to get results, because that's another thing for me. I'm super creative. I love coming up with ideas of doing things. I can do this, I can do that, I can speak here or there, or write
Mhm.
and speak and build and do stuff. So I learned, hey, you gotta be consistent. And I remember we were in one of the I think it was in one of the mastermind sessions that we have in the Joyous Journey. And you asked me, when you got clients, how did you get them? And I was like, well, I was speaking at an event and da da da. And you said, well, speak, go ahead and speak. And you're not gonna be clientless. And I was like, oh, why didn't I think of that? So yeah.
Oh my
But what you also said is, yeah, but be consistent, because, and then I started to do lives. I started to go live regularly. I started to reach out to people who host podcasts, or where I can speak at events and stuff like that. And I started to become more consistent, as in I need to do lives every week or every couple of weeks, or depending on what I was planning to do. So
Right.
that got me, like, you have to do it. And yes, expect that you're not going to get results right away. It's going to take a while, but
Yes.
it will happen.
Yes, because you've stayed full time in your business. Yes. And
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And so so for you, the consistency was like, and do you know what's interesting is, it's funny how when you're isolated, you can make things more difficult than they need to be.
Yes.
Whereas when you figure out what you need to focus on, which is what happened to you, you were able to go, okay, so I'm going to do these few things, which I really like, because that's easier to do. You want to make it the hard journey as easy as possible.
Yeah.
And you went ahead and did them, and continue to get clients and grow your business and all
Yeah.
things.
Exactly. And it's that consistency. And also, all of the feedback that you get from the group, because you're thinking, when you're in your business, you're thinking from that standpoint, right? And then you talk
Right.
to other people, to
Yeah.
the other members of the Joyous Journey, and they, like, what you tell them is what they get, and then they come up with different perspectives that you don't even think about. And they ask questions like, have you tried this? Have you tried that? How about doing this? Or I don't know, I know about a tool that I'm using. Maybe you can try it out. And all of that, which is, and actually, I got inspired by your Joyous Journey to also build a membership for leaders, for my clients who are leaders in companies, because I realized nobody can really grow to their full potential on their own. Like, they can do stuff by themselves, but if they're on their own, it takes so much longer and it's so much more painful, and it doesn't give you that full potential. Like, you can't grow in isolation. It's just exponentially when you grow with others around you that are on their growing journey as well,
Yes.
that just boosts you as well. It's
Yes.
just, it happens.
Yes. And like you said, and that's one of the things actually I do like about the Joyous Journey, in that we have so much opportunity for the members to connect and mastermind and co-work, and in addition to coaching calls and things like that. And so
Yeah.
because it's filled with so many amazing, smart, creative, kind entrepreneurs. And you can't, and that's what I think, like, you can't, they see things differently. You can't see your own stuff the way someone which is the value of coaching.
Yeah, exactly. And the coaching and the feedback and the brainstorming, and even when you help somebody else, like, you come up with an idea for somebody else, because it's much more easy, right? When somebody else has an issue, you like immediately see the solution, and then you think about, oh wait, maybe I can apply that too.
That's right. That sounds like good advice. I think we'll take it. That's amazing. That's amazing, Roxana. And so if someone was thinking of joining, but they were on the fence, what would you say to them?
Oh, well, if you're on the fence, you got to join. That's a sign. Like, but no, it's good that you're on the fence, because that means that you're serious about your business and what you want to do, and you're serious about finding the right solutions for yourself as the CEO of your business, really, right? Yes. So if you're on the fence asking if this is a solution, then that's a good sign. But what I will definitely say, join in and see, because the things that you're thinking you're going to get, they can't even begin to describe what you're going to get. Because yes, you are getting a lot of value in terms of all of the materials that you're sharing and all of the learning that you're doing, but it's the learning and the learning by doing, and all of it. It's a full experience that helps you. It's there to support you, and that you have people that you can ask a question, and it's gonna be the answer that you need for your situation. You just can't Google the answers to everything that an entrepreneur goes through.
Yes.
It's just, you're not going to find the answer, but you will find a lot of answers and support. And that is so crucial to, at least for me, it was to help me pick myself up, especially on those hard times, and have a group of people to celebrate with when I had stuff to celebrate. Because it's, again, people in your family, your friends, your family, they might be there for you, but they don't understand everything that you're going through. No. So all of these people who are taking all those steps and doing the things you're doing, or differently, but they're in that same journey, so they will understand. And they celebrate with you. They try to find solutions for you. It's like, it's amazing. It's just, I'm not even there for all of the calls, but I want to be in this membership, because I know whenever I have something, I can reach out and there's always somebody who will share a great idea or a great thought or some great feedback or stuff that I need for me, and that nobody else can find the answer to right then.
Yeah, it's interesting you say that, because I think you're right. Like, and when you join a community that is more of a tight-knit community, which the Joyous Journey is, you actually get to know people. I mean, like, I know everybody's business in there. And so what happens is it's even faster to get personal feedback. Because you grow those relationships, and people get to know you, and your business. And so it becomes more like your business family almost. Yeah. And I like that you said that too, because it's true. Like, I say to new entrepreneurs all the time, the best piece of advice I can give you is go make friends with other entrepreneurs immediately. Fast. Because it's such a unique, powerful experience that you got to be in it to understand.
Yeah, exactly. And the more, I think too, the more you're in it, the more you're getting, and it's funny because the more you start to give and you're interested in understanding what everybody else is going through and connecting on that level where you would really feel like it's your tribe, and you find people with the same kind of vibe. And that's priceless. Like, you can find some marketing advice, or again, you don't know if that's going to work for you. So in the membership, you can actually ask the question and get some relevant advice, as in, well, how did you find clients? I was speaking, so speak. I could have gone to a webinar where they would have given me all of the marketing strategies that I could have used, but it wasn't what I needed. So that's one thing, but that kind of support, and that is absolutely priceless. Like, you can't. It's again, if you're on the fence, this is a place. Like, hop on. Come on in.
I love it. Well, thank you so much, Roxana, for being here, for sharing your story and your passion. And I'm really excited about the work that you're doing, because I work in the entrepreneurial world, that we know that workplaces need to be happier, need better managers who have better skills. The work you're doing is important. So I'm so glad you're here with us and putting your work in the world. And thank you for sharing your Joyous Journey experience. And to those of you watching, go get off the fence and come join us, because it's awesome. And Roxana's there. Oh, wait, she's just okay. All right. Thanks, Roxana.
Thanks, Jennifer.
Bye.
Bye.